Hi everybody, I think this is a great example how discretion can be applied as a rule-based discretionary trader. So I think the weekly chart here on the euro dollar really shows tremendous opportunity because we've just broken this stop run level and we are here like in the midst of a stop run move, right? The next stop run level is just slightly below. We might even take that out too. So, well, there was on the 50-minute chart, there was an S2 pattern, well, not of the greatest quality, right? We only have wick touches, we have quite a lot of white space. And on the 60-minute, well, it's rather going, sideways down. So there's not a lot of follow through, right? But the follow through, I mean, when this stop run move generates more momentum, or we could see a big move, right? And this is basically the game plan here. Find a low risk entry and basically trade the weekly chart, right? The daily chart is already what we see here on a new low, right? So there's free space, no resistance in the way. So well, the idea here was that it had already broken, right? The consolidation had already broken, and well, I didn't want to get in here at the break because, well, that would mean the three touches, right? 1, 2, 3, and then green bar color change. So there would have been an entry. Well, there's no way to put a stop except at the consolidation high. So I didn't want to do that. So either you wait for a new bounce, right, and get a lower high. So that would be this one here, right? That would be a lower high. So you could wait for now this low to be broken lower. Well, I decided to get in with a discount. Entry had already triggered, so price pulls higher. I got in here with a discount, and then if price moves lower, well, therefore with the opportunity to move it from up here, well, down here to this lower high, which is quite nice, right? So that's basically the option. Yeah, the option there is. Well, let's see how it developed. So it actually developed nicely, right? Made a decisive new low, momentum move lower. I quite like that. Well, then that allowed me to move the stop to this lower high. Right now, I mean, getting stopped out here, the risk is like 0. I don't know, minus 0.25. So that is really good, right? At that moment, you can as well bank in a quarter profits. I decided to leave it run because my next level for the stop to be moved, well, is actually, I mean, slightly below entry level, which is still beyond the flat line. So the flat line, the red flat line, provides stop protection. I didn't see the necessity to actually take off a quarter. So I decided to run the full position with the intention to move it quickly, right, to break even or slightly at or below the entry level. Now what we see here on the 60-minute, well, we see already a nice big bar, right? That's basically the biggest bar of all those. Well, that is similarly big, but that basically gives me the hope, right, that we might see a momentum move like this, right? That this is a repetition measured move, and that might be the first bar of a series, right, of 60-minute of nice red 60-minute bars. Now let's see what is the next slide. Okay, now there was a pullback, right? So I was moving here my alarm to get notified when a new low is in, and at that point of time while I was moving my stop. So now it's a break even, slightly positive trade. And I'm fine to get stopped out here and to be able to reap this higher time frame potential. Then it pulled back to the 21, so that's very nice, right? It's a really healthy pullback, and then it sold off another big bar right here on the 15-minute, breaking to a new low. And then once we basically overextended here, well, I banked in a quarter, right? And that's at 1, 2, that's at 3 hour. I banked in a quarter, and moved my stop, right? Applied the 20% profit, and then let's see the last one. Oh, the last one. So that's the exit chart. So slightly later, I got then stopped out by this move here, which was more or less, well, it is exactly at the take profit level here. I took partial profits. Now let's have a look here what happened where we actually got something like a measured move, right? This one here, then this is kind of a sideways down consolidation, and then we got another similar distance, right? Similar length. So we basically capitalized on a measured move coming from up here, seeing this whole consolidation, or getting in on a tight stop with this, right, S2. That's what we see here. Up here is this S2 here, and capitalizing on the move. We got here on the weekly to the second stop run level, and we're testing it. Well, we didn't break through. Well, that is current price. We might actually get here, yeah, an S2 pattern. Price is just taking a refresher, and we might get an S2 pattern, and then in a second run break through that level, right? So that's it.